All right, boys and girls, welcome back to the next episode of the podcast. We've had 2 Filipinos, 1 Indonesian. Let's add 1 more Indonesian. One of my goats, ex-BTR, by the way. Gaskit, how you doing, brother?
Hello. I'm good.
You good?
Yeah.
All right, let's get straight to the topic, bro. I don't want to waste your time.
All right.
You probably heard my, spicy opinions on RRQ last season. So why don't we talk about last season? What happened in season 16, brother?
16.
Yes.
Actually, I still don't know. Actually,
You still don't know?
Still processing things about last season, but mostly pre-season, we were very confident. But yeah, the execution and the result is not what we are expected.
So I think the biggest point of criticism for a lot of people, including me, is Rez and Zunesh coming into the lineup, replacing Dairen, replacing Sutsujin. So what was the initial plan? Was that plan from the trials that were they doing better than Dairen and Sutsujin?
So actually, after season 14, or no, not season 14, but
15.
after ESL Malaysia.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we'll talk a lot about things, about our future move, etc. And then we have conclusion that if something's gonna happen, or I'm not satisfied with our gameplay and our vibes,
Yeah.
I might change something. And then we luckily get runner-up
Right.
at season 15, right? And then going to EWC.
Yeah.
Back then, our scrim was not good.
EWC.
Coming into the EWC, yeah.
Okay.
That's why I already decided I want to try something
Okay.
for the next season. Yeah.
And was that your choice to go for Rez, to go for Zunesh, or was it just like your idea was you wanted to get some replacements?
So we scrim and we scrim against. So bot is already at Senna, right? That time, and we scrim against them, and I kind of like it. He's their own play, their own heroes, and then I already teammate. I'm coaching race, right?
Right.
Yeah, my first team.
Pajajaran,
Yeah,
yeah?
Pajajaran,
Yeah.
yeah. And then I think I can use him well. And for Junes, yeah, basically I want to try another jungler. Yeah, that can. That's it.
Okay. Was it the shocking 180 of the meta that really stopped your plans, right? Because initially in the season, it didn't look too bad. You were still at like 4th, 5th place, still mid-table, just cruising along. And then patch hits, boom, instant drop, right? The fighter goals, the whole you win early game, you win game meta.
Yeah.
Did that hurt RRQ the most?
I'm not too sure because actually on Scream we are really good. Yeah,
Interesting.
Even is much more better compared to our prime. That's why.
Wait, damn.
Yeah, that's why I was very confused about that. But I think a lot of things is we lost a lot of our confidence. Every time we are lose in MPL,
Right.
week by week. And then, yeah, when you are losing, keep losing week by week, of course, we lack of confidence and we lack of trust with each other.
It gets harder to reset, yeah?
Yeah, it's harder to reset, etc. And we don't know how to fix that as fast as possible because we have so many problems about the communication, the trust, the draft.
Right.
That's it.
So you just felt like everyone was uncomfortable. You were uncomfortable. The whole team was uncomfortable during that time, yeah?
Yeah.
And it was just too hard to bounce back in the end. They didn't have the mental.
Yeah.
Okay. I have a follow-up question, especially regarding one of your players, Rins.
Okay.
He got, I mean, you know the hate.
Yeah.
I think it's very visible as well. Now, how did you handle that? How did he handle that? And how is he coming into season 17 now after going through all that?
So I just realized the pressure from the fans in RRQ is very high because the season 14 and 15 I didn't read a lot of opinions or scrolling TikTok.
Right.
But then season 16, I scrolling TikTok. I open TikTok just for what happened in
Right.
Sosmed for our player, right? And then I can see that every time I scroll, there's Rin's faces. And then there's a lot of opinions about him. Yeah, I feel bad for him actually
Yeah.
because even when he get hit each other, I think he's still performing on Scream.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I cannot switch to anyone or finding on the mid-season for another mid player.
Yeah. I agree, by the way. I think he's overhated for sure. Because
Yeah,
like
he's
what he
overrated.
said wasn't entirely wrong. You know, that's kind of the mentality you need to have as a pro player. That you are better, all of that. I don't know. I guess yeah, it's a different time, right? People are very sensitive nowadays. But now let's start with the new edition and the earliest edition of coaching staff, I guess, or like a change in the lineup was Pau, right? Pau entered during GOTF. So let's start with Pau. Why did Pau enter the coaching staff for RRQ?
Okay, so after we are not qualified to playoff, right? Of course, as big as team as RRQ,
Yep.
they need a lot of changes,
Right.
of course. But we actually already got invited before we even starting season 16 on GOF.
Yep.
Yeah, that's why we already have lock roster. We cannot change the roster. That's why that's the only change that we can change is analyst
Right.
and coach lah. And then I think Pau is quite good addition for us because there's no more RRQ Kaito in PH, right? And then Pau already have experience in BTR.
Right.
Ex-BTR, yeah.
my goat.
And then actually Pau is for the future season because he might attract PH player, right? Just for that. But
okay.
after he coming to join us for GOF, I like him as a analyst. I really like his work.
Okay.
I think that's good.
And then it comes to this roster that you've already locked now, right?
Yeah.
We'll talk about Yehezkiel later. I want to talk about the initial draft. You went through obviously a lot of trials. You've had a long time as well since not making it to playoffs to like re-roster. So the decision behind Dan. Let's start with Dan because he's a rookie, right? Usually when most of the times people go for imports, they go for proven names. Why did you guys decide to go for Dan?
Okay, before coming into Dan, the GF tournament is like trial for all player, right?
A mini trial basically, yeah?
And then for Dan is actually coming from, of course, Pau because he's playing with him on Kaito, right? And then, we just trial everything starting from January. That's why we have a lot of time, a lot of player to trial, and then just in only 3 days, I really like him as an EXP.
Wow.
I think it's very hard to finding EXP on Indo player, of course. Even compared to Darren, I think Darren is much more better in Indo as an EXP. That's why I want more EXP that can plan better or execute my plan. And I think Dan can execute that.
So let's talk about that then. Darren. Right? Because I also thought Darren was like probably one of, if not the best XP in Indo. Why did it work out with Darren?
Didn't work out?
Yeah, why didn't it work out?
I think it is because the communication or the team's composition. I mean, it's not in-game wise. Rather than our player mostly season 16 or 15 is very introvert kind of guy lah. Yeah, we lack of captain, we lack of planning in-game. That's why I think the most important thing that I want on EXP is someone that can fill that role.
Okay. So Dan is a very outgoing dude, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah? Is he the jokester for the team?
Yes, he's always laughing.
Wow. And how good is his Indonesian now? Or is the team still trying to adapt to speaking English?
So he basically already trial starting from since January,
Okay.
and then
January.
we give him the Tagalog Indo teacher
Okay.
to teach him
Uh-huh.
as fast as possible. And then so far he is so good. Yeah, he can speak or understand the basic comms in game.
Both of them, Pao and Dan?
Yeah,
They're both good
Yeah.
already. They're okay, yeah? They can communicate.
yeah. Pau is much more better.
Okay, because Pao has been here before, yeah? All right. Then Super Ken, dude.
Super Ken, okay.
Because like Season 13, when you were my GOAT in VTR, I remember after you made the move to RRQ, I heard from sources, and I heard from Ken as well. From sources, I heard Cascade wanted to bring Ken in. And from Ken, I remember asking him, and he was like, yeah, I told the team I don't want to play in BTR if Cascue's not here. So was it true? Did you want to bring him over to RRQ in Season 14?
Yeah, that's true.
Okay.
So basically, back then Ken is the one who got offer first from RRQ, if I'm not
okay.
mistaken.
Yeah, uh-huh.
And then Ken suggesting me to coaching RRQ, but I don't know why. But Ken didn't join RRQ that time. Yeah. So season after season, Ken kept talking with me, but I want to, what do you call it? Because he's rich, he's very rich. Right? That's
Right.
That's no secret.
Yeah.
That's why I want him to give me something to prove at China.
I see.
And then after I see him 2 seasons with all of his money that he can use here, and he still want to play in China, finally I bring here. I bring Ken here. Yeah.
So 14, 15, 16, technically you're testing him. You're like, okay, do you actually want it? Yeah? Do you want to play? Are you competitive? But he's been in touch. He's always been like, I want to work with you again. Yeah? You guys have been keeping in touch. Yeah. Okay, so what was the decision behind getting him? Because obviously it's not just because he wants to play. Yes. He must be good, right?
Of course. Yeah. So
and how good is he?
Yeah. Basically, still the same as an EXP, because so Sujin is not about skill wise. I think skill wise he is one of the best skill wise on jungler, but I want jungler that can communicate well, or because when I was coaching BTR, I really like Ken, not because his skill, but because his short call and communication, and he can bring really good vibes with the team. Actually, yeah, I think that's it.
Okay.
And after I trial him on RRQ, he's like twice more good compared when I was in VTR.
Wow.
Yeah.
So he's improved.
Yeah, he's very, very improving.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's surprising. Because I mean, for Ken, I've always seen him as like the talent that what could have been. You know, it's like a could have been talent, crazy potential, but has never really reached it in MPL at least, right? Finally in China, he got to show again individual level. He's up there.
Yeah.
And I'm glad he's in RRQ now. But okay, talk us through Rins, Edoc, and Toy staying, because you've already spoken about the 2 new recruits. Now, what was the decision behind keeping the 3 players that you have?
For Indo, I think I want to build around him, of course, because
Good choice. Good choice.
Yeah, he's regular season MVP 15, and then even though we are not qualified, he's still, I think, fairly stable.
Right.
Yeah, and then for Rins and Toy, of course we're trialing him, and then I think right now they are very step up. All overhead that coming into them last season is making them very motivated and very disciplined right now. Hopefully.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited to see because this season, if you don't know, I'm very Kingdom. Yeah, because there's even more BTR players now, right? Super Ken is in. I'm very Kingdom. I'm very Fams. Everybody has BTR players, bro, or a coach, right? There's 2, 3. You, NMM, and Pau, all ex BTR. Okay. So then I thought this was hoax, by the way. I thought this was fake.
About what?
I heard Yehezkiel.
Oh.
I heard Yehezkiel RRQ, and I'm like, nah. I didn't believe it at first. And then my source told me, no, I'm being serious. And I'm like, what the fuck? Okay. So you already have Rins, right? And I rate Rins very highly.
Yeah.
Okay, the hate got to him last season, whatever. But I still rate him very, very highly. And you decided to go Yehezkiel. Was this a team decision to go for Yehezkiel? What was, again, so explain Yehezkiel.
Okay. So about the SQL. So after GOF, Rins actually talked to me. He wants some rivalry in the team.
Wow,
Yeah.
he's the one who...
He's the one that
What a guy.
suggestion.
Okay.
So starting from January, we're trialing mid player for RQ, for the subs. But there's no mid player that can match up with Rins. And then when I heard ESQL didn't join another team,
Yeah.
that's the... Oh, I mean, Mr. AP want him to just trial him. If you don't want to buy him, it's okay. Just try him. It's only
Just
2
try him
days.
out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just try
yeah,
him out.
yeah, yeah.
But in those 2 days, I really like him as a
Wow.
mid laner. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, he's not like flashy type of mid laner, but he's very stable mid
Right.
player. He just different play style compared to Rins. Yeah.
You know the moniker Leo? You know Leo, the caster?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know the moniker he gave him?
What?
Yehezkiel. This was during M6 when he was, in his prime with the whole team. Because it's true. That's what we noticed as well. The way he plays, he's never flashy, right? It's always Fabian, Aaron, the boys. So we gave him the nickname Ghost of Jakarta. So I hope he can be, the ghost of RRQ here. He could be the guy that like shadow carries the team. No one expects him, and then he just stays stable, and then in the late game or in positions where he needs to step up, he steps up, brings you guys the win. But that's so interesting. Rins asked for a substitute so he can have a rival.
Yeah.
How good is the mentality in the team right now? Like, is that one of the things you test when you trial players? You talk to them, you get to know them, and you see how good they are mentally?
Yeah, of course. I think Rins already mature.
Yes.
And he don't have a lot of egos right
Especially
now.
after the hate.
Yes. And then I think both can give us some better plan for the upcoming season. I really like him. I really like all of the guys right now. The vibe is really good. I think there's no like tribe or anything in this team. I really like.
Okay, then. I want you to list number 1 to number 9, all the MPLID teams' power rankings.
Oh,
With RRQ, obviously.
with RRQ.
Yes, with RRQ.
Oh shit.
Yes, this is. By the way, this is not my question. This is the script writer of MPL. He told me we want power rankings. So if there's any hate, tell him it's his fault. But yeah, number 1 and number 9. Let's start maybe with number 9.
Okay. Number 9. This might be Liquid or Geek Farm.
Liquid or Geek Fam. So all right, we'll put them at 8, 9.
Yeah.
Liquid Geek Fam. Do you want to specify why or just okay? No comment.
No comment.
Okay, no comment.
No
All right,
comment.
then we continue. 7, 6.
7-6. I think 7.
Dewa, RQ Evos, BTR, Onyx, Ultra Ego.
This might be
Navi.
Navi. Yeah, Navi is
Navi?
quite fire. Yeah.
Okay. And
Or this is for regular season, right?
it could be the final standing
Could
too.
be the final,
Yeah,
oh.
it could be the final standing. But yeah, let's go regular season first.
regular
Yeah, let's
season.
play safe. Let's play safe. Let's go
play
regular
safe,
season.
5 is might be was
Okay. So 6, 7 is Navi and Dewa.
6-7.
Yeah, who's 6, 7?
No, not Dewa.
Oh, Navi and?
Navi and-
Because right now it's Geek Liquid and then Navi. So what's 6th?
Navi and 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. Just put it RRQ there.
RRQ.
Just
Oh,
put it
he's
RRQ
explaining the
there.
humble game.
Yeah, because-
Okay. He doesn't want to. He doesn't want to. He doesn't want to get the hate. He opens TikTok now. He reads your comments. Okay.
Yeah.
6 RRQ.
Yeah.
5.
6 RRQ.
Yeah, you said 6 RRQ, right?
I call Navi already.
Navi 7th. You put
Oh,
Navi
Navi
7th.
okay.
Yeah. 5th.
5.
Yeah.
5th. 5th.
5th place. BTR.
BTR and Onyx.
4-5 is BTR Onyx.
It depends on the patch, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Obviously, yeah.
It's-
So
it's
4-5
the current
BTR
form,
Onyx,
yeah.
yeah? Okay. 1, 2, 3 then. Top 3. Who's top 3? So Evo's Alter Ego and
Yeah. I think
Dewa.
I think Dewa and Alter Ego. Alter Ego probably number 1.
Dewa top 3.
I guess so. Yeah.
Wow. Now this is 2 times that I've heard Dewa this high. Like from the other guys, I've also heard Dewa top 3, top 4, or like no. I think few said Dark Horse with
No, Dark
Navi.
Horse.
Navi. He said Navi. It was Aran or Beloisi. One of them said Dewa are really good. You want to specify or no comment, Dewa? Because Alter Ego Evos make sense. They have really good lineups.
I think because they have their own play style right now in this pitch.
Oh, interesting. Yeah.
That's it.
Damn, yo, I'm excited to see what they will have. I've heard really good things about Dolin, their jungler, ex-BTR as well. Kin is amazing. So, all right, that is so cool. Coach Wright, I'm gonna get him too. I think tomorrow to talk about things. So that's definitely gonna be something very, very interesting. Okay, now I want to ask you about MPL ID versus MPL PH, right? Last 3 years, M7, it's been IDPH, IDPH, IDPH. PH has always been a step ahead though. Do you think as we get on with season 17, we're at a good point where MPL, PH, and ID are pretty equal, or is it still just PH or cream of the crop?
I'm not too sure because I think on the average teams we are much more better this season. But there's actually disadvantage for us because Indonesian team always scream with PH, right?
Right.
And then PH right now is not better compared to last season,
Uh-huh.
I guess, in my opinion. And then if we are not have a good scrim, Indonesian team don't have a good opponent on scrim, they might starting to become worse and worse again. Yeah. But quality-wise, I think on paper, Indo is hopefully much more better right now
Wow.
compared
So
to PH. Yeah.
you think right now Indo is, there's a chance that it's like
Yeah.
we get better and better.
If we can well prepare on scrim, etc. Yeah.
Glad to hear it, dude. All right.
No cap.
No cap. Okay. We've seen a couple of things here and there I've heard a couple of things from different coaches, different players as well, where people just say Indonesian players are very good mechanically, but mentally, macro, there's been a big gap. Now, you said Indo has potential to be better now, right? We might be better than the Philippines right now. Have we crossed that? Have we jumped over that gap? Over the gap of macro, over the gap of mental, you think?
I guess so. I think because a lot of teams, Indonesian team right now have a lot of imported coach or better coach. I think they are investing on coaches rather than the players.
Yes.
That's something that bring me more motivated as well. So I think Indo, because when I started on BTR, every player always discuss about only just for the first title and the landing. Yeah,
And then
they keep blaming if someone getting solo kill, etc.
Right.
And didn't have so many improve throughout the season. But I think right now, especially in RRQ, we are talking a lot about the
macro side.
the macro side, the teams, and then just let the player play their game in early.
Yeah.
They are already good.
They are very, very good. Now, okay. That's very, very interesting. The level has just increased so much from back in the day when you joined Bigatron. So I want to ask you how much control you have in RRQ. Does the management let you be, like you coaches, Or do they sometimes, like, oh, hey, I want this move, I want this hero, or
In my experience,
Yeah.
I think 95% is my control.
95%.
Yeah, in
Okay, so
RRQ,
there's a bit of like, okay, maybe suggestions here and there.
It's like a trial for skill.
Ah,
That's 5%.
Okay, so the 5%.
That's the boundaries.
Right, so the 5% is like, okay, you maybe you can trial this guy. If
Yeah.
he's good, take him. If not, then it's fine.
I think
All right.
that's fair for me.
Yeah, I think that's very, very
Yeah.
fair. Because I've been under the assumption, especially for RRQ, that maybe the management takes a bit more than just 5%.
No.
Okay.
Always my decision.
Now, coach, you probably have seen the hate, right? A lot of people, especially last season, also hate on you because of the result, 7th place, right?
Yes.
And I think now I've been seeing questions on the internet. If RRQ fails again, will Casute go? What's your take on that?
For me, as long as RRQ want me, I will probably still at RRQ. But I don't know. Actually, that question is not for me. It's for the management.
The
right?
management, yeah.
But actually, if I'm being honest, every time I lose, I still want to keep coaching the team.
To get back at them,
to get back at the.
So it fuels you. The motivation is still there. After every loss, it just keeps on going.
Of course. Yeah.
All right. So now I want to ask you about the coaches that you're interested to face off against this season. Like, who are the coaches you rate in MPLID? Just give me 4 names, 4 names that you think, like, these guys are good. These guys are really good. I can't wait to draft against them. I can't wait to, like, see my team to go up against their style of game.
Number 1?
Yeah.
I think, of course, Zephyr.
Zephyr.
Yeah, I really like
Okay.
him.
You went up against each other back in Dota, yeah?
Yeah, as a player. Yeah.
Who won in Dota?
Depends on the time.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So Zephyr, number 1. Yeah, great coach. And then?
Navi?
Sure. Why not?
Yeah, why not? Who else? The coaches. Yeah, siapa ya?
Coach Wright, Chewe.
Yeah, CW.
Yeah?
CW.
CW,
Yeah,
all right.
CW. Yeah, without Adi.
Oh,
Yeah,
you think Adi was the problem, coach?
No.
No comment?
Absolutely
Okay, no. Okay,
I
no,
think-
it's not the problem.
Yeah, that's not his problem. I think. Yeah, rather than just the team didn't work well, like RRQ on the last season.
Right.
And then the 4th. Who else? Yeah, probably Dewa.
Coach Wright.
Yeah, Coach Wright. I
Okay,
think.
so there you go. That's the top 4. Zephyr, Coach Wright in there, CW, and
Why not?
why not?
Yeah.
There you go. All right. Okay then, sir.
Okay.
What's the goal for this season? Is it just to make it to playoffs first? Is that like step by step? Are you taking step by step? Or are you still thinking, nah, trophy? This is our chance. We are confident. We're good. Roster's looking amazing. What's the expectation for season 17?
So I'll tell everyone, my player, to very humble. I just qualified to playoff first.
Okay. Is this the different approach? Have you been
Yeah.
cocky like the last seasons? Have you been like, guys, we have to talk this way? Or
I think so. I think one of the reasons why Rins keeps
Got
saying
hate.
like that is probably because of me on the backside.
dude, I love that though.
Yeah.
Because like, so you've been the one saying,
Yes.
it's not them who are, like, we're making mistakes. I love that.
That's why I never clarify about that.
Dude.
Or I never keep him stopping because I encourage him to
Yeah.
have mentality like that.
I think it's going to be, it'll pay off for you.
Yeah.
If it's not now, it'll pay off for you in the future. Because again, like Rins, now he has gone through that. And players who've gone through that kind of hate, Albert back in the day as well, they come back different, man. They come back very, very different.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's the mentality that you need to be a champion. You need to think that, it's not, just the things we need to do is like, we need to improve.
What else that we need? We already ran up twice.
That's true. That's true. You need Super Ken and Dan.
Yeah.
Maybe, right? Hey,
Yeah.
hopefully Super Ken, Dan, skill. Maybe that's the final piece of the puzzle that you need
And
to
don't forget,
finally
we
win.
have Kuroki.
Right, I
Because,
forgot Kuroki.
yeah.
I'm so sorry, Kuroki. I'm so sorry. Why'd you get Kuroki? Oh my god, I almost... Yo, the Kingdom would have came at...
Okay.
I'm very Kingdom this season, bro. I'm sorry. Okay, Kuroki. Why Kuroki?
Okay. So when we are scrim against his team,
VL team, yeah.
coming into GOF, we never wins against
Holy shit.
PL. Yeah,
Wow.
I think he is really, really good. Probably the most mechanical team right now in this team. Yeah,
Wow.
hopefully he can bring something.
So toy or Kuroki, coach?
Oh shit!
Oh yeah.
But actually, Toy said like he's very motivated because his mechanic. I mean, Kuroki's mechanic is very high. That makes Toy right now is very good, very stable. Hopefully, he can step up as well.
Hey, glad to hear it, dude. So many improvements. And to be fair, if you guys don't know, VL team is gone basically. Like everyone
Yeah.
got bought by someone. Marcel's going to Geek Fam. Their mid lane Tricky is going to Evos, and then Kuroki's going to RRQ. So yeah, they were the shit back in the day, like in Lignas, right? Lignas, #1 regular season, and then bye roster. As usual, even the Dewa United roster that won Lignas gone.
Yeah.
Spencer's gone Malaysia. Itoshi is in MPL.
Yeah, promote.
Okay. So now I want to ask you about M7, coach.
Okay.
Right. Outside perspective. Did you expect Alter Ego Aurora to make it to the finals?
Not really.
Not really, yeah.
Yeah.
You expected TL, Onyx, SRG maybe, right?
Yeah,
One of
SRG.
those teams.
Yeah, sorry.
What do you think like happened there? Alter Ego. Is it just the mastery of the meta?
Yeah, I think one of is because of the meta and because of the momentum as well. I think all of the team is too much focus or tunnel vision with alter ego meta. That's why everyone want become alter ego.
Right.
Alter ego. But Aurora is still Aurora. He don't care about the meta. He just play discipline, play textbooks, and that's why PH win.
And
That M7.
yeah, I think Aurora and RRQ share a lot of similarities.
Yeah.
In like, you also have a system. You want your players to specifically play discipline, make these decisions, calculated decisions, and unfortunately also runner up usually, right?
Yeah.
So do you think that's like Aurora is what RRQ can be this season?
Yeah, because Aurora is one of team that we keep screaming against, even BO7, because we sell a lot of gameplay and hero pool wise.
Right.
And yeah, I think
So you think it's fair, yeah? That like you're very similar to Aurora if
Yes,
we
yes.
make the comparison because
even starting from season
14?
14, yeah, we already knew that Aurora is similar to RRQ.
There you go. Hey, if Aurora can do it, maybe RRQ can do it this season. Who knows, right? Then I want to ask you about Indo imports because earlier you said Indonesia's getting to a point where we might be better. Is this proof that it's the case? Because they're already getting 2 Indo imports this season, right? Savero, Aaron to PH.
Alright. So regarding Indo imports to PH, I don't talk about the mechanical skill,
Okay.
but rather than maybe the culture or the language barrier, because I heard the Indo player needs to speak Tagalog there.
Oh, damn. So they're not English,
Yeah, I
yeah?
don't think I heard.
Okay.
But yeah, and then we still didn't know about the patches. I think I don't know. PH doesn't have a lot of regeneration player. That's why they choose imports from Indo, right? Yeah, maybe on the future seasons, there's more
More Indo imports
Indo
to go.
imports. Yeah, I guess.
Interesting. Yeah. That is true, though. I think Indonesia has been ahead in that department, right? Like finding rookies, getting in there. They've had a few rookies here and there who've been good, but the rookies that we're seeing in Indo, again, back to back, right? Finals in M6 and then M7. Well, I think that's it, though, Coach, for me and all the questions. Now you can tell the kingdom, the international kingdom, or even the local ones, because we're going to have Indonesian subtitles. Tell them what you want to tell them.
So, for all the kingdoms that keep supporting RRQ, firstly, I'm very sorry about the season 16. Hopefully, in the season, we are more prepared and we have a good result for this EWC. Hopefully, we can qualify to EWC and probably, hopefully, I'm making a champion.
Okay. The humble Kescute. New era Kescute. Thank you so much, Kescute.
Thank you.
Thanks for your time.
Yeah.
Good luck for season 17.
Thank you.
That's it. See you guys.